What's up, producer friends? Welcome back to a new Dive in Life tutorial. Today I want to talk about multiband saturation. I'm going to show you two ways. One with the Fabfilter Saturn, which is one of my favorite saturation plugins. And then if you don't have Fabfilter, I'm going to show you how to do it with Ableton. So let's see, I've got this chord here. And the cool thing is to use multiband saturation, you just use a Saturn 2. And the cool thing about this plugin is that it has the option to create multiple bands. By hovering here in the top, you can click this plus and click this plus. And now I've got 3 bands, which each have their own. If I drive this one doesn't have the drive. So they each have their own saturation. And I can choose maybe warm tape or clean tape or any other saturation method. This one will be warm tape. This one will be warm tube. And the cool thing is with this multiband, you can set ranges from where you want to saturate this sound. So let's say I want to not like saturate the lower range. I can say, okay, I want everything above, let's say here above 600 and then boost that. So I can really like boost it if I wanted to have it more out in the mix. I can just boost that range or boost like more saturation. And maybe the high end separately. See, now we get the high end.
I have to say I kind of grew into it.
So this is a great way of using saturation while not processing the full signal. So this is one from Fabfilter, which is great. You know, obviously you want to watch your levels. If you're going to boost a lot of levels, you're also boosting the signal. So sometimes you maybe just want to turn up the volume on the sound instead of saturating it. But saturation gives some sort of nice extra harmonics that can make the sound feel more rich and full. Another thing which you can do if you don't have the Fabfilter is using the Ableton Saturator. And to use the Ableton Saturator, what you want to do is take a multiband dynamics first. And the multiband dynamics splits the channel in 3 ways: low, mids, and highs. And in Ableton, you can create these instrument racks. So if I click on this guy and I group it, I can make multiple chains. And this is really, really handy because you can say, okay, I open the chains here. I've got one chain with one multiband dynamic. I'm going to duplicate that 3 times, or like at least that I have 3 channels. So one more. I'll call this the low. I'll call this the mid. I'll call this the high. And on the low one, I solo the low. On the mid, I solo the mid. And on the high, I solo the high. So that means that everything above 250K will be high. Everything in between 120 and 2.5K is going to be the mid, and the low will be everything under 120. So if I want to only saturate the high, what I could do is take a saturator, drop it on the high, and that means that only frequencies above 2.5 kilohertz will be affected by this saturation. Right, so this is a great way of building your own multiband saturator. I can say multiband saturator, and you can just save it in your user library. You know, I see I have a multiband widener, all kinds of stuff. But this is a great way of using saturation in a certain frequency range. So again, short and powerful tutorial. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any suggestions about what the next tutorial should be about, also let me know. Follow the tribe, Lessons in Life. I have free preset packs. I've got paid packs. I've got loads of stuff, videos where I make full tracks. Check it out on the website. Support the cause. If you want to keep me make stuff for you, please get something from the web shop. It's a great gift if you get something. Also, 3% of all the income goes to the Amazon forest in Brazil. So yeah, let's keep it rolling, keep making music, and see you at the next one.